All right, so I had two things. You know what I'm saying? Something strange. Like two strange things. I was sitting in my room, well, in my person's room, and I was just sitting there. And I was looking at. He had like a pile of clothes or whatever, and he had some socks that say something on there, or whatever, but it say pan in reverse. So that's why I was thinking. It said pan or pon de repele. So something about tropical. Somebody got two CPR 27.6. What the hell that mean? Hold on, I brought my little notebook with me because I was writing down some stuff, and I was tired of writing it on. I need to write down some stuff, and I'm tired of using my Facebook to write notes. But I don't know why I say CPR to 27.6, 276. Anyways, but that could also mean that somebody's trying to kick somebody out the garden and give them a new, like if I don't stand down in the garden because I'm here to take this motherfucker over, it's like they're gonna try to give me a new clothes. This could be what they were doing to these family members throughout the time. Okay. Um, but I was definitely getting that somebody is not from the islands, or maybe a lot of your people ended up in the islands or something to cool them down or chill them out. Maybe somebody's a fire sign. Because they send you down to the islands, that's a lot of water. Or if somebody wants you to go to the islands, don't go with them. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. And then we got pan. It could be something to do with pan. Because I was thinking what happened to Pan. But Pan is also, I look at Pan as Tomness from The Lion, the Wardrobe, and the Witch. I look at them as the same thing. You know, the paid piper or whatever you call it. But Thomas was just, he met the one person until he met the one person, then he didn't want to lead this son of God because they were looking for sons of Adam and Eve or something, or sons of God. But I was also hearing something. See, I've been trying about to watch this show. I can never remember what the name of it is. But they said something about the time, the sand, the not the sand something, Sandman, or I don't know. It's some people or whatever that they like go on and on, and they were saying, why did these people kill their children? I was about to watch this clip. I could only like watch 3 minutes. It was like 10 minutes. I only watched 3 minutes, and I lost the clip. Um, but like somebody was going around asking for something like, but I feel like somebody ain't even one of them people though. It's almost like your people gave this shit to somebody else to to delete. Like this is like they took something to the extreme. Like if these people that go on and on, they don't like the fact that I came online and I'm speaking. But if God got me saying it, something is changing. So I'm the motherfucker that got the least knowledge. Like I haven't been around people where I would experience supernatural things. It's almost like too somebody was trying to make somebody ghost somebody or make somebody ghost, but you can't even see ghost, or you don't, it's something like this. I think somebody thought if they could relocate you or something like this, you would do ghost things. I'm guessing these are people that like get it how they live it. But why do they kill their children? And it might be because of something like this. They're afraid that they'll get exposed. But it's almost like somebody left me a great big book of secrets and spells or something, and some keys and all this other shit and this money. And as soon as I got out of, because I was gonna be the one to stay in the world card energy the longest than anybody ever. Like they wanted me to be 100. They wanted me to stay in that bubble all my whole life. So it's like whenever I get out, I was just supposed to get this money and just go quietly. You know what I'm saying? And if people start fucking with me, then start making noise. Well, somebody try to force it to be this way. So now even if I get the money and go, people gonna be hunting me down or something like this or whatever this is. Okay. Also, there could be some money like somebody's supposed to be getting like a whole bunch of money. We're gonna keep using 100 grand. This could be like a secret divorce that was done amongst a group of people so that you couldn't get nothing, and you're supposed to be getting this much money a month, but they wanted to make you go through a humiliation humiliation ritual. Like you're not even supposed to be tied to no. I'm not supposed to be tied to no groups, no nothing, secret societies or nothing like this. This is a whole nother level or something, right? But it's like people look at it as like spoiled or something, right? Or this could be somebody like, oh, I paid your way or something this whole time. You don't deserve to get that or something like this. But somebody else could have been getting this. There could even be a small child. I don't even know. And somebody else been getting like this $100,000 a month for like a couple years. Okay. Um, excuse me. So somebody is not from the islands. That's somebody else's thing. And we want to see about what is this about Pan being in reverse? Because I saw when I seen the word Pan in reverse, I was thinking about the devil card from my Native American deck. And I thought I brought, did I? Oh, I did. I think I put it in my shirt. Okay. So I was seeing the devil card because he got a costume on. A white costume, like a white buffalo costume with some black legs and black arms. It's always make me think somebody was like in a disguise or something. And something happened with a devil energy to somebody like maybe around that age or something like this. But excuse me, somebody could have wrote that it happened to you, but it was somebody else. So somebody, there's a large thing about identity fraud. For somebody to sit into like a pocket or something and like reap the benefits that I'm supposed to be reaping. Okay. Also something about Milwaukee. Because the reason why I was up there in that room in the first place is because usually my lunch money or my whatever money or something like this is like left out on the dresser or whatever. So when I go upstairs, I get my money and I go get my food, but it wasn't there. And I was calling my person, he wasn't picking up. Yeah. And I always be looking at him kind of strange a little bit because he's double jointed in his legs. So he like he double jointed in his legs. So his legs like bend backwards. Actually, and my cousin Danielle, whatever, she's double jointed her arms. So she can put her arms, she could take her arms from the front and she could keep them together, like pulled together, and she could rotate them around to her back. Like that kind of double jointed. Also, I'm looking on here because she got this white mark on her leg. This high priestess in reverse. She got a white milk color, like it's white, y'all. She's like caramel skin color, but she got this white. It's like white, like the back of this packet. A big old mark on her leg. It's like on her bottom leg or whatever, and it's huge and it's like just white, milky white. But anyways, so this could be a high priestess that's in reverse, or what I was saying, somebody they could have gave a position to this person as like a Daenerys or something. It wasn't true. But I was looking at my Milwaukee because my person got Milwaukee tools. Okay, that's one of his favorite kind of tools. So I was looking in the closet and he got this vacuum thing. You could put it like on your back or whatever to get stuff clean out your car or something. And then I was thinking about the lightning bolt. The lightning bolt is in reverse. And I was thinking, is this building that I found that's shaped like a lightning bolt? Or is it something else? And I keep on thinking, what is this lightning bolt? So I seen it. I was watching somebody and they had a lightning bolt. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I'm not feeling it. Like, this is the first time I can't find something. Like, usually I'm like, oh, yeah, that's who it is. That motherfucker had that thing on that thing. But I just can't find it. But somebody could be trying to locate something. But I was thinking like, why? I keep on thinking like, every time when I'm going to bed, I'm like, why is they talking about? Okay, I can see why they saying something about Chicago, but I don't know. I don't know, because it's almost like somebody wanted to use the person that was closest to the family or in a secular thing to take out that ring of people. But somebody don't understand that their people are intertwined in it too. Like I probably haven't said their name. Well, I probably have, but they're intertwined in something too. And I don't know. Like it's almost like if something were to had happened to me while I was in Chicago, something like this. But I was thinking, why they not doing something like in the midst of the garden, which would be this like the southeastern Wisconsin area, and then the north like Zion, in Illinois, like something about that border or that place or like in between these places like this. And then I was thinking like, wait a minute, with this vacuum, like somebody is sucking something up. Somebody's sucking, or I don't know, like somebody could be trying to trick somebody too. Like somebody want to send you off on a spin-off trip. Like I seen something yesterday that made me wanted to go sit up at a place, go to the city, go to Chicago and just sit up and go look with my own eyes, right? But something is in rotation, okay? And I was hearing something about like sucking or this could be somebody that's a dick, like okay, somebody could be a, a headmaster or something like this, all right? Mm, that person could be in Milwaukee, or I was thinking that something is siphoning up something. So I'm not even going to get too much into that because somebody could be doing like a trick of hand or not letting the right hand know what the left hand is doing. So it really ain't got, well, I feel like it got something to do with me, but not. You see? Something, somebody could be looking for something here. Yeah. Zephaniah, okay? Or Zephaniah or whatever it's called. The O in Zephaniah, like Sophie, O, and Nia. So this made me think like if this is the Zulu energy, like remember I told y'all if when I was at that place in Rosemont where Kanika and them was, when I was like in my 20s, like 20 something years ago, for a Mother's Day weekend, it was making me think what if they took me from there and they took me to Milwaukee, because it's something about some kind of pipeline to trafficking here. You see what I'm saying? Or what if all four of us girls or all of us girls that night got like trapped up or captured up and taken into trafficking and we ended up in Milwaukee or something? Like that version of me. You get what I'm saying? Because I be thinking when they do these swaps, they already have the person there. So it's easy at a hotel. Somebody check into a hotel, they have the clone there. They sneak in your room at night, they put the clone there. The person go in there, go to sleep or whatever, wake up the next day, leave. And then the person that checked in, they gone. So somebody didn't check out. Like when I keep on saying like check, look, check out, check in. Like somebody could have checked into something, but that same person did not check out. Remember how I told y'all sometimes when I go on my little one-off trips or my little birthday weekends or my Mother's Day weekends at a hotel or something, I could usually remember my trip in, how I was feeling, everything like this. I could look back in a memory and see myself driving there. But it's a lot of times when I leave places or like parties or festivals or something, I can't remember myself leaving. You see? I can remember how excited I was. Oh, we going to like when we went to the Jam for Peace years ago, long ass time ago. It was my first kind of like concert thing, and I went with my play cousin Fred, and some of the girl cousins or whatever. And I can remember us driving up there and being all nervous and everything, getting there and shit like this. Okay, and then but I can't remember us leaving. Okay. So maybe that's something like a glitch when you're being, you know, recalibrated after being swapped out. I don't know. All right. So we got the high priest, we got the knight of cups. I mean the king of cups here too in reverse. Now I didn't shuffle this thing or nothing like this. All right. Somebody could have sacrificed all three of these or four of these for somebody to become Queen of Cups, or somebody wants you to be their Queen of Cups, or a bunch of these guys could have also got transferred, or their male bodies are no longer here, or they was castrated and they were turned into girls and they still want to be with a girl or be like with me or with somebody. Okay. So somebody could be trying to do something like this, like sacrificing the high priestess, the world card, and the king of cups, so that somebody could be their queen of cups, like make them their bitch, like a Nero energy, and somebody could be getting beheaded. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, bitch, but if this is me, your ass is getting beheaded. Better go find my damn bodies. So again, somebody could be doing something here because lately, like since I've been living in Wisconsin, I may once in a while, like throughout the time, it's been like lots of years. Okay, 10, 20, 18 years. It's been a minute. I can't really count how many years. Okay. I know we stayed in that other house for a long time, and we stayed in this one for a long time. And my kids went to school in Wisconsin mainly. Okay. But yeah, so it's just making me think about like so I did get accustomed to going into Milwaukee a little bit more. Before, when I lived in Illinois, I only went to Chicago to get my rooms or whatever. Okay. When I would do my little trips on my birthday. But when I moved here, I would pick which one do I want to do, go to Chicago or Milwaukee. So, anyways, this could be what happened here, sucking up something, okay? Somebody could have got taken or sucked up or removed, like in Milwaukee, okay? This could also be a Queen of Cups called this so that they can take somebody's precious stones. So if you read the scripture about the precious stones or gems at the bottom of somebody's foot, this is the Queen of Cups. Is talking about the Queen of Cups in the Bible. I like when I find Bible scriptures that can prove that the tarot is in the Torah and the Torah is in the tarot. You know, because people like to put too much emphasis on, you shouldn't be using those cards. Well, the cards is, description of the card is in the Bible. So you mean to tell me I shouldn't read the Bible? Because if the description of the card is in the Bible, damn near word for word, if I'm reading these terms, I'm looking at this card, I'm like, that's what this is talking about. Then you see what I'm saying? So also I was hearing something about the Wall Street or something like this. No, it was a movie I was about to start watching, Wall Street or something like this. Don't sleep. Wall Street doesn't sleep or something. Okay, so this could also be like if people like on some. I be thinking Wall Street by my old house. If these people are creating, or if there's a lab or something close to there, or a secret lab, or in one of these places, or something like this, if these people were creating people, it's almost like the boy that was on the page, the boy that was on there with the guy, he looked a lot like my boyfriend or whatever. And I guess it was like this dude after going to jail or being locked up or something. Also, I was getting two like underground bunkers, not underground bunkers, but underground prisons. This is how they could have defeated a family. Okay. Also, like the names Jennifer and Michelle. Okay. Michael. There could be an underground prison. Okay. Like somebody was like I was watching something about a prison system, but it was showing it up above the ground, but I was seeing it below the ground. I don't know why. All right. Yeah, we got Ken. So somebody, this could be like somebody playing Ken that wanted to like punk Barbie and take her spot. This person could be in reverse, or even when we talk about Kanika, this could be in reverse. And then we have the world, and then we have the high priestess. So I don't know, guys. Because, you know, even when we talk about hotels, a lot of hotel chains, you know, they kind of might have like different little furniture in there or whatever, but a lot of them pretty much kind of look the same, or they have the same, like how McDonald's layout, it can be a little bit different at every McDonald's, but you know you in a McDonald's, or you know you looking at a McDonald's when you look at a McDonald's, you know, restaurant, the like the cafeteria, like the sitting area. Okay. So, and then we have the high priestess here. So there could have been three people or 3 or 4 people. Okay, and the only one that's in the upright, it could be this. Well, I think she was in the reverse. It could be the Queen of Cups. I mean, the Queen of Cups could be the only one that survived from something, or this is what somebody wants us to believe. Okay, this could have been a setup. I'm hearing prejudice, not prejudice, but prejudice. So somebody could have did this. Somebody kept doing something. Somebody did this before. Also, somebody is trying to take. Somebody is like hounded by what I'm doing. So one of my males could be letting one of their girlfriends or their girls tap into the energy, or somebody's not being honest about somebody's death, and somebody is still perpetrating somebody or holding somebody up as if they're alive. And this could be somebody that's supposedly popular or in the limelight, and the person is dead. And so somebody is, and because this person is obsessed and they want to be me or something, and they could have just sacrificed this person. So whoever this is like, oh, I'm a sucker for her, I love you, and you taught me about love, but I love her, I mean, but I'm a sucker for her like I do. Somebody is, when I looked up sucker, it means that somebody like control to do something for someone. Okay, so some of these bitches got like some control over these men. But again, we can't even look at these men as real men, as like protectors and providers, because, and it's not even, because sometimes men need help too. It just could be because they're compromised, or they've been rechipped, or they've been rebranded and resold. So do you see what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not trying to be funny. So this would be like, if these are properties of the government, yeah, because somebody's doing this and they're not God, and you're not be creating, or you're not supposed to be doing this, and somebody want to know who's going to stop them. Well, it's probably going to be something soon. All right, somebody could also be saying that somebody is somebody's Queen of Cups. All right, that you're not a God. Okay, but this person that's trying to create is not a God. All right, and then we have the Warrior of Shields here. Usually this is a Caucasian person normally to me. Okay, especially even with the dog and stuff right there, this type of dog. But in this case, it could be somebody, it could be somebody that's brown skin or something here. Somebody could have changed their skin color so they can get closer to you and you won't recognize them. But we also have this energy of two boys, like two friends, like two best friends, are in reverse because of this Queen of Cups. The stalking this Queen of Cups was doing. This could be a Queen of Cups that was stalking two boys, like two best friends or something, in order to they could have also killed these boys and made them like into their towers, or into two of their, you know how Ursula got them two fish, them two eels or whatever they are, and she be having them go spy on Ariel. Okay, this could be very significant. But I just think that these are two boys, even though this is normally a woman. Okay, to me, it could be a boy with long hair, or a long hair. So this could be like a Cain energy. Somebody could be a Cain. They fell early on, and the mark that God gave them and told them don't touch them could have been me or you, the target. Also, I was at 15 or something, or 17. I was getting Vil, or like somebody's name could be Val, Valerie, Valerie. Okay. I got Versace love. Somebody could love fashion. Excuse me. Or be obsessed with somebody. Or this was a love of somebody with the Versace name or brand. You know, if these are like record keepers and they're going through your stuff and like, oh, with blessings, or like these are people that give out like information or blessings. Like somebody could have been so excited when they seen something you were getting, and instead of like waiting until you're supposed to get it or planning how they're gonna get it to you, something, Like somebody just started taking something for themselves or something here. Yeah, something is hidden about what somebody did. This could even be like your boyfriend or your girlfriend's sister, like a family member of theirs and their friend. Like, because you just never know how somebody else's brain works. You don't know what their ancestors got going on with them, what attachments is on them, or nothing. You could be in a family. You could be in a family. Say you was a secluded family. Y'all lived on a farm, just you, your brother, and your sister, or something like this. And then you guys move into the city or something like this. And then you have friends, they have friends, or whatever like this. And then people, you know how you could, like when you were little, you be like, oh, why you switching up? Soon as that person came over here, now you acting on like this. Nah, I know your ass or whatever. When you talk to your brothers and sisters, and when that motherfucker come over here, you be acting like this. You be acting like you can't hear what mom said. You be acting like you don't want to come in the house on time. And then you be acting all like, you be cussing a lot, or you know what I'm saying? You be changing when that person come over here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you never know. We just talking about like the physical things that come out of our mouth, or the way that we move, or the way we function. But it also made me think about other unseen communication now, because this could be what a dirty energy was doing, um, trying to get people to go against their brother and sister and something like this, with technology or otherwise. Or like I told you, a lot of these people from these Cabbage Patch Kids and Garbage Pail Kids situation, because the I feel like the Cabbage Patch Kids is these bunch of kids that they got mixed up in households, and their birth certificates may be all mixed up or something too, right? Like I told y'all, it's like they pass them out and then just shake up the birth certificates just to fool the people or the nations, or do some. I'm just using the scenario, but do you get what I'm saying? Of course, they probably don't put 50 in there and just pass them out like that. But somebody might swap that birth certificate for this one, that name, or whatever like this, right? To hide the kids, hide the wife, okay? So that was making me think about that too. But they turn into Garbage Pail Kids when they turn into renegades, or they see a lot of people getting a blessings and then they're not getting one, or they realize that they were robbed and there's no way to trace, okay? There's no way to trace something, and they've been robbed, and they don't have no hope now, and people that they was looking up to, or guides and ancestors that they had hope in or something, when they were going through the process, they feel like they let them down, and then they just want to go beat somebody up or steal something or rob something, because they could have had a feeling of that promise that something was coming to them, especially maybe financial gain, and that could piss somebody off. Like, it's not like somebody came and showed you this paperwork, said, yo, Uncle Don in California, here's this paperwork. He had that house over there. He said he wanted to leave it to you. And you're like, for real? And then you got to go see the house, and you kind of had it in your hands, or they gave you the keys, or you knew what to do next. And you're like, fuck that. I ain't even, if the house paid for, oh, I ain't even going to work no more. Just give me I'm about to get me a U-Haul truck. I'm getting out of here. You know, like something like this, right? It's different when you have it in your hand and somebody take it away. And then it's like when you never seen it. You didn't even get to see the paperwork or nothing, but you know that somebody took something from you. Okay, so something like that. Yeah, somebody's hiding something. And this also could be transgender girls, or people that were around you look like girls. And some of these people could have um, assaulted someone, in a sense. Um, they started earlier, and then they taught other people how to do it. Okay. But I feel like some of these people these are like result of the children that was left. The children that was led out astray by Pan, they are the ones that's panning out okay, or looking like it at least, or struggling actors or struggling artists now, making their way on YouTube and stuff like this. And they could be getting in the limelight, or, social media fame. Okay? Like somebody, Pan could have kept that promise, or and then they took the person out anyway. Okay? Yeah. So I don't know. Somebody might. I don't know. Oh, the high priest is in reverse. So I don't know what to say, because I just put that picture up of me and my two play sisters on my birthday. The last time that I think this was the last time within the past 6 years that I went off by myself for my birthday. Okay. I think I was in Milwaukee. And this is making me think about that picture for some reason. So either those were just decoys and they're not important because somebody knew that somebody was going to pull something. Okay. Or these people are like lost and turned out in the streets in Milwaukee. Right. Or they were taken. Or something. Because I know my eye looked funny in that video. I mean, in that picture that I took. Okay. I don't know why that just made me think about that. Somebody could be out for blood here. I mean, I feel like somebody, you know, this is like somebody uses an array of people. Because I feel like, I also just heard in my head, I'm the only one left. You know how in the Bible, and I think even on Dances with Wolves or something like this, the person came back and they was like, oh, I'm the only one left or something like this. Of the group or something. But why I feel like this is one of our clones. Like, if this represents whatever that last time when I went to dinner like 6 years ago or something in Milwaukee, like, this could represent. And I told you when I came back home, my children had drew all over the sidewalk. I think this is the time. That was the last time that I think. I don't want to lie. But I just wonder if these people got taken, like through a portal or something. I don't know. Yeah, look, girl, look, captive. Captive. And somebody could have came. So this could be like, my clone did this to me, and my two play sisters, right? Or my play sister, her clone, did this to me and her sister and me. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Because somebody could have been already taken. Do you get what I'm saying? Somebody could have been already taken, turned into a ghost energy or a kingpin or something like this. And they were mad that you didn't realize that they were taken or they were gone. And most of the time, these people go through a process, maybe abuse, maybe, you know, rape and pillage or whatever. Maybe they, you know, because even if you think about it, when I grew up, I really wasn't, okay, we all had our little something or whatever like this. But out of these three people, nobody was ever in a real abuse. Like, somebody might have got smacked or punched and then had to kick somebody out or something like this. But somebody wasn't in like a bloodbath abusive relationship. Okay, so out of these three people that if I'm talking about that night when I offered them to come for dinner and we went to that Thai restaurant for my birthday. So it would be some for one of these people, like just a suburban girl or something like this, to be taken in this way. Like, that was on the surface level respected by not like somewhat respected by their men. Like, these are girls that, nobody was pushing us around in a relationship for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit like this. So if they got into a situation like this, they probably wouldn't even know maybe how to get out. I don't know. Not spoiled, not pampered, but, some kind of way. Right? Yeah, they could have did this to make a mockery of someone. All right? And somebody keeps saying, I am the champion. But, like, this is like, I feel like this Queen of Cups doesn't know. Maybe that she's just a Queen of Cups, or maybe that this person is a ghost or something like this. A haunt will become a something of haunts. Or this also could be who was taken by, again, the Shell energy. Shell gas stations, whatever this is. This is also Venus Shell. This is also America's shell, okay, on that old image that be showing that lady sitting on that well, on that shell, okay. Shelly, yeah, from a turtle tail, okay. And the Warrior of Blades in reverse. So somebody didn't get killed or something. Somebody could have got taken captive. Some people could have got, maybe so that they don't have to go on the Trail of Tears or something. I'm not sure. Because somebody's saying, I want you to feel my pain. So somebody could be, this could be somebody that in a situation, maybe a girls group or a friends group got taken and nobody noticed. And somebody wants you to feel what you felt or something like this here. This could also be something that happened a long time ago with 3 people. Somebody could have took away somebody's title and then start parading them around. Because I'm hearing this Nero energy, but somebody is so sure that that was the you. I mean, like they so sure that they didn't fall for the strong delusion, whoever this is. And if you're a girl and you were castrated, if they're calling you a neuro situation, this could also be Niru, makes me Niru like a neurosurgeon. It makes me think about the brain functioning. Okay, so a King of Cups could have been in reverse, and they didn't. They just cut this person off from information or intel, and then that they didn't take this person on the Trail of Tears. Okay, and then you have, so these could be people that's like used to guerrilla warfare or foreign type of warfare, and these are just Americans that is not expecting that war comes knocking on our suburban USA doorstep. So you wasn't fighting this person. They was just attacking people. So somebody is trying to get seen as something, but you're really a terrorist. Somebody's really just a terrorist or something. And then we have the Warrior of Blades here. And they're using all just distance and technology to do something. But if you were a boy and I said you were castrated, it's a chance that they could have took away. But if you're an alien or you're some type of alien breed, okay, you're so hypnotizing. If you're some kind of alien breed where you have extra parts in your tract, somebody could have cut out some type of tentacles or something, okay? Some kind of nerves. Somebody could have cut out somebody's nerves. Gladstone. Yeah, I'm still getting 3 men and a little lady too. So there's a lot going on. So somebody's trying to jump in, push in a lot of stuff here. It's could also represent 3 of somebody's uncles or something. And then you have the High Priestess in reverse with the mockery. So somebody got it worse than others. I was crying when I met you. Now I'm trying to forget you. Somebody was mourning here. Queen of Cups energy. I don't know what. It's so much like youth, like then and now. Now and then. There was a movie like called that. With Rosie O'Donnell in them in it. I used to watch that movie all the time. Now and then. Let's see. So somebody wants They're like, oh, you're doing good at being a tarot reader. Just be a sunflower. Or sunflowers could also be, I don't know, something where people just come to you for information about like knowledge-based things. I'm just biding time here. Like, yeah, a coup. Somebody staging a good coup here to lift up maybe this maiden of shields or someone as a maiden of shields here in a situation. All right. It's like somebody's trying to say, just stay here. You're here now. You might as well just stay here and just get one of these jobs that we dish out to people that get out of our prison system. I'm not in your prison fucking system. I don't want nothing what you talking about. But the truth about the papers and stuff that you supposed to been gave me. Yeah, we got a chief counsel here. Somebody looking silly. Oh, it's April 23rd, 2025. You might as well just, oh, you missed the timeline to go to outer space. Yeah, you might as well just stay here. Or, oh, like, I don't know what the fuck system these people is dealing with, but obviously it's not something that matters to me. Yeah, we got the journey here. Somebody could be choosing the, yeah, these are the journey. Somebody's name could be Journey. A joint effort. This journey person could have been working with the some Alaskan natives or something like this. Okay, I kept on getting like Steven. Yeah, so we got this energy, the devil in reverse. Because I feel like somebody was doing something. They were producing seed or something like this. With somebody a long time. Maybe even before somebody was even sexually active. Or there's like a friend or something trying to tell you what happened when y'all were younger that they did. Somebody's trying to claim that they had a baby with your person or your person was cheating on you. And I don't believe it. I feel like these women are womb snatchers and that's how you got those kids. That's how I'm seeing it. All right. Somebody wants to be believed about a situation. Yeah. That whoever this devil energy is in reverse. Hold on a second. Somebody wants to be believed. This could be like somebody took the fall for something that happened with someone. Like somebody is a female with a phallic and a male with a phallic. It's like nobody believed that the female was the one that did an assault because they thought this was a woman. They just blamed the boy or the son or the brother or something. But it actually, when this bitch did the crime. So somebody did something here to set somebody up, like falter some future plans. Like, who's this bitch that somebody let? Because I know this ain't no God or it's not no whatever these other people is or anything like this. Somebody, I'm just like, who gave this person this information? Really? Okay, this could also be something that happened around the time when I was in my Queen of Cups energy, which was like way early on, connected to a male, looking at this situation here. But I think that this is a clone. This is one of somebody's clone here. Like the Queen of Cups is over there, but she's also over here because somebody was. It's a case of mistaken identity or something with somebody's identity here. And they could be dealing with like Native Americans or something, a chief counsel, or this could be like the Supreme Court, or somebody works in Congress or for the Black Caucus, or somebody is like a spokesperson. What is wrong with my speech today? And they're in reverse. A president, a lord, a governor, something like this. Is in reverse here. And I'm also getting like there's somebody doing some digging, like tell the truth, just tell the fucking truth or whatever. Like maybe this is somebody that somebody don't like to get mad at because this person normally make them happy, or they never normally never had a reason to question this person that worked for them, like on some missions or on their fucking spaceship or in their underground bunker. Never had to question this person. And now somebody's like, "Are you serious?" And they're like, "Okay, well, oh, okay, maybe that one time when okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just so sick of this shit. I'm just ready to get over with this," and just tell the truth about something. And now somebody is like, "What the?" Or instance where it's like somebody's at a dinner table talking or something, and then somebody's like, "Well, it get Lisa something 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 something." You told me all these umpteen years them to this place or shenanigans, or you didn't go to this place with them um for dinner, that you met them later on after the thing or something. Like, and somebody's like, "Oh, well," and then at that point, somebody knew that they. Let me move away from the trash cans so the bees don't come. But at that point, somebody knew that they messed up. And I'm telling you, somebody didn't just, these people just didn't get taken captive. These people were being bred here. Male, excuse me, male or female. It's really making me think that this is somebody, let's, it's really making me think that it's somebody that, like if you have 4 friends, it's somebody that had been taken. They could have went even with on a date. It's also making me think about this, like, oh, excuse me. I was just singing yesterday, and I remember back, okay, I remember, now this is something that was just weird to me, because I was thinking, was my spirituality peaking at that time? My play sister was still working at Chevy, all right, for Chevy. And she had all her work friends and stuff like this, right? And so it's a couple times where it's like because I was thinking like, oh, I ain't never wanted to be somebody or hang out with a certain people or whatever like this. And this made me think about me saying that because somebody's trying to catch me up or something. But what I'm getting is, I remember when I used to be talking to my, and I was an at-home mom or whatever. I hung out with, I had a tight circle or whatever like this. But my, this play sister, she always had like people from work. Her and the ladies from work would get together, and she'd be like, this girl, she the one with the this or the 2 dogs or whatever. Yeah, I went over her house and it was fun. We had a blast. I made this or whatever like that, or something like this. And then she was like, "Oh, we be doing this or whatever." And then I'm like, "Oh, that sounds cool or whatever." But it's almost like, usually she'll invite me if I want to go or something like this. But for some reason, she never invited me over to these people's house. Right? It's making me also think about a case where some pajamas or something. Because somebody could have did, what I'm trying to say is they could have did this. This could also be talking about cutting off somebody, cutting off the mental of 3 people here. All right. But it was making me think about this, a black girl that went to a sleepover with her coworkers or whatever. They were all Caucasian women. She was the only brown skinned person. And then again, the people found her like drunk or dead, and like in the back, because she smoked cigarettes or whatever. And they found her laying out in the backyard the next morning or whatever. Okay, the husband found the girl out there dead or something after the slumber party. It was like a grown up slumber party. They wore pajamas and everything. It's making me think about something like this. And when I saw that, I was thinking, why did it make me think about back there in those 1 days? And then I said, oh, I don't know. And then when I'm looking at these cars, it's making me think about it. And then I kept on thinking about like how this just looked like a, somebody's looking into something, or it made me think like singing or even a karaoke machine performing performances. And I remember, and I was like, well, because I don't pry too much, it's just like, oh well, she don't never really invite me to go over here to these friends' house or something like this. But somebody like me will be like, well, maybe there's a reason why, or she'll say a couple things. I'll be like, yeah, I probably wouldn't like it anyways, or something like this. So I'm just wondering if something happened. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because I know that they scout for people that like the party. Because I'm here, like I like the party. So this could be people that you like the party, or they already got, they already participated in like something like as adults, like they're still fun. Or somebody could, be at an adult party and be having like a game of spin a bottle. Like somebody, I don't know, or somebody drinks or they smoke weed or something. Like this is how some of these people could have targeted. Like as every 10 years or something goes on, these people change how they traffic, how they hawk, how they watch, how they hover. So like somebody that could have been taken a long time ago, and they're already up in this energy. Queen of Cups, they behind the scenes. Now they're doing the work. They're collecting bitches. They're doing this. Maybe they don't give you up. Maybe they give men in your honor. Maybe they give women in your honor or something like this. But it's still like, motherfucker, I'm the Empress though. I just still feel like, yeah. So maybe somebody was like, I'm trying to think about, oh, okay, the karaoke machine. Because I don't think my daughter has hers anymore. Okay. She was doing it a little bit. I remember talking to somebody about doing it, like finding a place to go. Maybe maybe they went with a friend or something. Because this is like a deja vu thing or something like this. Baby, deja vu. See, and somebody also, like you could have an angel with you or a guardian or a double agent with you, but somebody been separated from you because they could be with one of your friends or something that you really care about that's in a dire situation, or they were. Ace of Cups and then Page of Cups. Like somebody doesn't want somebody birthing new ideas. They don't want this person birthing any children or getting any small, like being able to offer anybody any small gestures. Somebody is sitting up as the Queen of Cups in the area. They can act them funny. This ain't God. Okay, we got the Warrior of a Shield. Somebody is not protecting this person, and because you have to think if these people went through a soft kill, or these are people that was brought back, they think different. They're on demon time now. They're not thinking how they were when they were your dad or your best friend or something. It may even be hard to detect. This goes for anybody. Because the King of Cups is in reverse right next to the Queen of Cups. And it's almost like I want to say, you know, somebody caught you up as the King of Cups and then did something to you and turned you into the Queen of Cups. Mm-hmm. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands. Like this could be if somebody is a double agent, whoever their double agent person, if they let them in to start peering or watching you, then these people go making plans like, I want to have this man. I was with him last night. Oh my God, girl. If I get this motherfucker, and then talking to all the other people at this place, and then boom, somebody having an affair. Queen of Swords. Like somebody stalked somebody and watched them and caught them. Like, for real. The Queen of Cords. Ooh, I mean to say that. The Queen of Cords. Swords in reverse. And they could have made an advance at somebody, or somebody could have found out Like somebody could have been dating somebody. Like I'm seeing somebody like dating a girl, being at her apartment. They've been hanging out all this time. They making out or something, and then the girl go to the bathroom, and then the dude be like, "Hey, what's taking you so long?" And they actually see them like peeing in there, and then this ruins the whole thing. Okay, yeah, and then somebody get rejected here. Because I used to watch like Coneheads. My stepmother is an alien. You know what I'm saying? I watch shit like that when I was little. All right. You could be rejecting somebody, or they don't want to be rejected, or somebody's ego could be hurt because people could have got this on camera, be laughing at this person because it's a King of Wands in reverse. That means this King of Wands can't get it up no more or something like this, and he just know it's because you know he just know it's because of this little scare. Or this a King of Wands that's like, nah, I ain't no pimp no more. Like, I don't do that kind of stuff. Somebody lying. Somebody trying to get you to trust them. Because somebody about to get you. They need you. They need you on their team. This is like when I was little, I used to love Pretty Woman. And somebody listen be like, oh my goodness, one day I want to be like Pretty Woman or whatever. I want to do like this and I want to do like that. And then somebody like, oh, you want to be a hoe? Like, and somebody like, I'm gonna hold you to that, a guide or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Or a fallen angel. I'm gonna hold you to that shit when you get older. And somebody's like, okay, now you ready to be a hoe? You raise your kids and everything. Come on now. You know, you ready to be a hoe? Like straight up. This is what I'm getting from this. And not even look. This is somebody like I wouldn't call it that. Like this is somebody who wouldn't treat they want you on their team. They not promise. They not gonna treat you like the rest of the hoes. Or I watched a documentary about the one of those ranches like the Bunny Ranch. And this guy fell in love with this lady. She was an older lady. She still have her guys that come visit her. Such and such and such and such. It's like you didn't make it to TV, but like say okay, you say you got say you the Empress, somebody want to bring somebody down low, right? These are some people that want to sponsor you. Like, they don't want you off the market or off the thing. Do y'all know that you better not give these motherfuckers nothing? This is a tactic. To my masculines, this is a tactic. You better just sit there and suffer or whatever this is for this amount of time. It's not going to stay this way. This is a tactic to get people to get on their knees, to let somebody get a little taste of something, and then your energy or your essence or something like this. And then this person is kind of trying to get these people to sell themselves out before they attach to you, so that y'all can't build like the most powerful kingdom. That's what somebody's trying to do. That's what somebody's trying to do. And he's like, yeah, it was the owner of the place. And I think the old lady there, she's like the host or whatever. And she still, gets up, like, get her makeup on, go out there, help the girls, lead the girls or whatever. The guys still come in and sleep with her and things like this and go out for dinner and everything. And they just have a great time. They're so happy. Now I think the documentary I saw, he didn't have to be like feeling bad no more because his wife was already dead. You know, I mean, it's not funny. I'm just saying his wife was dead, so she didn't have to worry about it anymore. Like he didn't have to worry about feeling bad trying to sneak over there to see this lady. Okay, so straight up, y'all, this is what I kind of feel. Yeah, somebody is stressed out about this. Somebody's like in a new union or in a new what they call. I don't believe in cycles and stuff like that. And it's just basically just leaving it. You see what I'm saying? Do I think that my favorite celebrity at the time when this shit is collapsed like it is right now, do I think my favorite celebrity, yeah, they might not look like they look on the movie or whatever, could walk down the street or pull up over here on the house and be like, okay, I just had to meet you. I think that that's possible. Now, it don't have to be the person that we see on TV. You get what I'm saying, okay? Nine Swartz, okay? This is weird because this is like I think about like cells and stuff, like how in science we like, you got to name all those little parts of the little things, molecules and stuff in there. Something is like a body. It's like I don't know. You like, for me, it's like I spend time with these people in the community. I know that, oh, this guy used to mess with my play sister or something like this, and we all used to hang out and stand around each other and talk shit or whatever like this. But it wasn't nothing big or nothing. But it's almost like I'm looking at it like now, like, so these people knew that I was something bigger, but they didn't say it, or what the fuck is this? But somebody's trying to reduce someone down to like a brothel. Yeah, like a brothel. From the Empress to a brothel. Like, I would just say this. I will always keep my Empress. See, because I'm just going to say the queen can do what she want. Why would I take that route? They be talking about queens was kidnapping and having bunkers with children in it. I could have you know what I'm saying? I could have a secret place where I go and hang out. Why would I need to do, why would I need to take a lesser role? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that that's happening. Okay. Yeah, judgment is being called. Again, the least of the least would be like a king of pentacles to get, if somebody trying to get their feet. But I'm not taking no least nothing. Somebody is sad about this. I want my shit back from these motherfuckers so I can see what I'm going to do with the empire that they call themselves tearing down or crumbling. And they wasn't thinking about my survival at all. That's what I want. Five of Wands. Yeah, it's some kind of battle or some type of war. Yeah, there's no getting over whatever this is. Yeah, because now you can see what happened and what they was doing with these people. It's like it's somebody's time to rise here. Okay, Purple Mountains Majesty. Sweet land of liberty. They go to water, the snow, the mountains. They got even a line and a leaf growing from this pentacle by itself. I don't know why this person was listening to these people over here. But somebody could be getting up in their emperor energy. They could be standing up. Like, wait, I'm the emperor. I can make these type of decisions. I don't have to listen to y'all. So I don't know what this person is going through here. Somebody could have came out of a situation like I told you, like somebody's not paying anymore. Maybe person didn't die. Maybe somebody's like, dress me as a king of pentacles. Now I'm not paying no more. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm hearing Pam. Somebody's not Pam anymore. Jessica. Hold on.